there was a point of that trip where I did feel a pang of remorse when I thought, you know what, like this? George would probably like this. But it was a momentary fleeting thing, George. It didn't really play on my mind too much. But yeah, Josh enjoyed it, and it was just it was a good trip, and that's why we're not extending it. We're basically going to try and go back if they let us in at the border.
It'd be funny though, because like we're gonna, on the series that goes out, we're gonna pretend like we haven't come home in between. Even though I'm gonna go back with more tattoos and a haircut. So like,
not that it really matters, I don't think, but yeah, the idea was to get variety, right? There are loads of schnitzel challenges in Germany, but I couldn't do like a series of like 6 schnitzels. It'd just be daft, you know. So
that's literally schnitzel you done the last day. Me and him were having a bit of a bicker back and forth. He went full. He's like, I can't do this, and I'm like, we've drove. It's like we drove into the woods of Germany.
It was the point. You could have out-eaten me on that day, George. I'm not even joking. Like I could not eat. Like I was so that I think
because you were hungover.
Yeah. But like more like close to death hungover, to the point that I did not want to consume anything like liquid or solid. You know what I mean? Like,
are you normally like, if you're reasonably hungover, you can like eat more? Or like
just normal. If I was hungover on the second day we filmed, when we did and that was rough going at the
other schnitzel,
the first schnitzel thing. But I was still able to eat. There's no point where I thought like I cannot do this. But like on that last day, I knew from the moment I woke up in the morning and realised that I had to film, and I saw my toilet bowl caked in puke. I never throw up, like ever. Certainly not from drinking, right? Ever, right? And I'm like, oh, what has happened, right? I'm not like 22. This is not all right for a 38-year-old.
He said he woke up in his Vans t-shirt but no pants on. His little willy swinging around.
Yeah, I don't know why. I never sleep in t-shirts. But anyway, the point is that, yeah, I'm probably, if we're able to use that video, I hope we are. I'm probably just going to title it, "This is what happens when you do a food challenge hungover."
Yeah.
This is what happens when you do the world's most difficult food challenge.
As well.
But mate, honestly, we drove all the way. I drove because he couldn't drive, so I drove all the way, like 2 hours out to this place in the woods. They'd opened up early for us. We'd gone in, set up. We'd filmed it all being made. Everything was done, and all he had to do was eat. Right? He's allowed to eat it. But he came out this schnitzel, and he's like, "If this is massive, I can't do it, lads. I'm going to fail." I'm like,
and I would never. Would I ever do that?
Me and him having like a back and forth. I hope Germans can't hear us. I'm like, Adam, you've got to eat this, mate. I'm like, we've come in early. We've set it up. We've done everything. Like, you just have to eat. I said, even if you fail, which you are definitely going to fail, because the salad came out, mate. Came out in a bowl like this.
This is the biggest food challenge on planet Earth. I'm not even joking. I don't know. I'm being
That's
dead.
the title.
I'm being dead
Honestly,
serious.
yeah.
I don't know how they thought this was accomplishable by like even Joey Chestnut ain't finishing this thing. I'm telling you that, like, dead serious.
And it's like the challenge has moved slightly over years because no one's ever finished it, right? Are we giving too much away?
Yeah, we're probably giving too much away.
Does it matter? Can I just say the chips thing?
Well, you could. Yeah, you could.
So like on the,
it's the biggest by a considerable mile.
But they came out, and it says in the menu it's like 1 kilogram of chips. So she pulls me to one side like I'm management carer, which I admit that
at that point he was
management and carer, and she's like, we've miscalculated. It should be in this bowl, and it's actually 2.8 kilos of chips.
Oh my God.
I said, I'm gonna stop you there. I said, no one's eating that, not even him. I'm like, even if on a good day, like
even if it were just the chip, even if it were like, that's basically 3 kilos. That's that's about 6.2 kilos of chips. I ain't sitting down and eating plain chips. I'm like, I ain't sitting down and eating that, man. I don't care like what's going on.
Like, it was everything, you know, it's all going wrong.
Yeah.
So then me and him were like bickering back and forth, like, you've got to eat it. It's like, I don't want to eat it. You're like, you've got to eat it. So we met in the middle and he ate it.
Josh is like, I need to put food on my family's table. You have to eat this.
I said, we could have gone home on Tuesday. I said we stayed till Friday for this.
I actually went to, I was so bad, Joe. I was so like in such a state that I actually said to him, I will pay you the full cost of filming and editing this video without you filming and editing this video.
That's how bad it was.
But in the end, I just sucked it up, and I still ate about 3 kilos of schnitzel, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, you did. What a boy.
And then at the end, I'm like, you have to drink a litre of beer with it, and I'm like,
oh my God.
Shaking in my hand. I'm like, I can't, man. But like, it might be funny, I don't know. And the fact that the woman kept laughing at me, I'm like, I'm glad you're finding this funny.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, I'm shaking like this.
But none of them wanted to be in video. Like, they're all on dole or something. Like, none of them wanted to be on video. So I'm like, what are we doing? It's like mysterious voices, you know, from the side. It's like,
at the end, they all kind of crowded around in the back. I'm like, this is still rolling. Yeah. Oh, it's okay. I'm like, well, we're not pixelating your face, man. We don't have the budget for that kind of CGI.
Are we going to tell the story about you shorting your knackers?
Didn't we already did it on the last podcast,
I think
man.
we might have done
did
that
you?
last podcast.
Well, my bad because
He
I
shit
didn't.
himself twice.
I didn't want to watch.
I feel like 40% of this podcast is me talking about shit my pants.
Yeah, because the last one is I titled it.
You do it a lot. We can't help it.
Beard schnitzes pants.